Okay, so as you can clearly see, we're not in my studio anymore, and this is one of the many wonderful car shows that I'm going to be going to in the near future. So Jermain's behind the camera, Dep's going to be coming sooner or later, so let's just take a tour around and I'll start explaining the cars in more detail later on. So let's go for a bit of a walk, shall we? Right, so we're just walking around here. I'm waiting till Dep comes. He's supposedly supposed to do a roll, but unfortunately he's not here. So we're just going to take a quick little stroll. Okay, so we've just been told that the engine bay competition's starting out sooner or later, so we kind of just got to get moving and get a shot of all the beautiful engines. Right, so engine bay competition started out. We've got multiple, and I mean a lot of Civics here because it's organized by the EK and EG Club of Sri Lanka. So yeah, we've got a bunch of Civics with these wonderful intakes. It's just absolutely insane right now. Oh look, we have even more Civics incoming. Yeah, we've got just, I think these are EG8s or something, I'm not too sure. I will say right now that I'm not the biggest like Honda Civic expert, so I'm not too sure. Either way, look at this beautiful belching engine. This massive intake with the turbochargers right here. Even more, so it's currently the best engine bay competition that's going on, and yeah, I've got judges who's scanning every single one out there. So it's all just EJ6s almost everywhere you turn, and this is an SI edition, so it's got just a bit more boost than most would, and just look at that absolutely massive turbo. It's insane. Well, look who just showed up, it's Dep. Hi, how's life? Good. We're here at the car show. You can already see everything is insane right now. That's Jermain right here for you, and yeah, so do you want to just take a look around? I didn't really look too much about everything. I just have a vague idea of what's here, so I'm going to give you the camera and you can just follow me behind because it's kind of weird to just be doing this. Right, so I genuinely expected there to be only Civics here, but apparently we've got way more. And like in particular, this completely stunning GTA A86, I'm sorry about that. It's the Truno spec. It's not 11 because it's not technically a hatchback, so it's still a stunning car. And by the way, if I do make any mistakes with car names, just note that it's all going to be layered above. So yeah, just in case I mess up. But either way, it's still a completely beautiful car. I would prefer the tofu livery, but I mean, red still looks awesome on almost every single Japanese car out there. So this is genuinely one of the best finds there. But right, there's still like 3/4 of a parking lot more that we need to cover. And well, it's time to keep walking. So this is the one minor problem we have. It's sort of in a parking lot of a stadium. So yeah, spacing is really an issue and we just kind of gotta work with it. But I mean, the sound just completely complies. Oh, look at you. Well, look what just showed up, GT86. Look at that, dude. Damn. I think this is the title sponsor's car. Look at it. Sheesh. Oh, and we have a Pro Auto Care STI. So they are the sort of title sponsors for this whole car show, Pro Auto Care. So it's only fitting to have their vehicles here as well. Oh, look at you, you beautiful Type R. I think it's a Mugen tune as well. Look at that. Now this, if I'm not very much mistaken, is a Mugen K20 Civic. Oh dear God, please don't run into me. Look at that carbon hood. Yay. I touched grass. Okay, so I think I found an EG6 or something, or an EJ6. I'm not the most sort of skilled with Hondas and Civics in general, but arguably this is genuinely one of the best engines I could find. So we have the completely massive and outrageous intake and wrapped exhaust manifolds, and it's just a beautiful engine. It's purple as well. I would have wished for some hood art up here, but this is perfectly fine as is, and it's just a really pretty engine overall. There's the ECU over here and a bunch of other little bits, as well as the strut bar going across. So it's a very unique engine, and I don't know, I'm going to argue that this is the best one I could find, because it genuinely is. Like, you have everything sort of Civic style that you can find here. Genuinely amazing engine. Right, so yet another wonderful spotting today, a Toyota GT86. We do have this one here. It's pretty much the same thing, but the only thing is we all know the GT86 is not really a proper Toyota. It's a Subaru. It has the Subaru Boxer engine. It's pretty much just a rebadged Subaru, only designed for Toyota and as like its predecessor of the A86. So yeah, it's just another stunning car, but still not really how I would have anticipated it to be. We didn't see the A86 though. I saw one of them previously. I'll pop up a few pictures here at my local detailing shop, but this is a completely different vehicle. It's I mean, it has some essence of the Toyotas, but it's not a GR or anything, so completely different vehicles. Okay, so welcome back to yet another car. This is a Toyota GT86, the first time I've ever been in one. Unfortunately, it is not, as I can tell, like a proper manual. Like you can see, it's got PRNDL and whatever. So this is sequential though, so it's got paddle shifters back here, but just clutch and brake mostly. And apart from that, it's still a really nice car here. Like, I know it's, as I said before, it's mostly a Subaru with some sort of Toyota vibes here. Like, all of this is all embossed Toyota style, but still a beautiful car. Steering wheel's nice and solid. And again, I've driven this in the simulators, but not really been out here before. Other than that, like, yeah, it's just a really nice car. I like the sort of bolstered seats here. Pretty comfortable also, but yeah, it's moved further back than it should be. I should technically be forward, but yeah, you can't really see much out of the front either. It's just part of the whole sports car experience. Other than that, just, yeah, we've also got the tiny little VRZ there, GT86. Don't mind me just switching terms because they're all practically the same thing, but toggle switches, sort of hexagonal temperature controls, I should probably not mess with that. And just a wonderful car in general. Got traction control, sport and snow modes, and it also has an LED remote, so there's probably some lighting that might go on here, but we can't really do that now. Other than that, completely stunning car. The insides is also like just as pretty as the outsides. While I'm not a huge fan of Toyota copying Subaru's design, I mean, they sold the patents and everything, so I guess it's kind of their fault. So other than that, just beautiful vehicle. I absolutely love it.
Last part. the camera here.
Right, it's just Starletts everywhere till complete Armageddon. It's all over the place. Why are there so many? I don't know. But weirdly enough, Starletts are really, really popular in here because I guess they are just cheap fun. It's kind of like Civics, only they are Toyotas.
Who is racing outside on the road, please stop it, because we have got a complaint from the army. Don't do this.
So apparently they've been revving engines outside and now the army is angry at them. Oh, brilliant. Well, I guess this is car show culture. Right, so it's currently Loudest Exhaust competition. They're just putting each other where they're supposed to be. I don't think we need a competition. You can already hear that it's extremely loud and rowdy. Yeah, is the only problem. There's vehicles from every single corner. Oh, look at this ride. Wow, okay, look at what just... There's two GT86s here for some reason. Wow, look at this.
ready.
That's our first competitor of the competition, Loudest Exhaust. Okay, they're going again. This is their voting system apparently. What do you guys think? EG or EK? Pull up now.
Decibel meter So Tarindu takes the win by having a
Thank you.
1-9.
By a decimal amount, that's how they measure it. Wonderful. That was brilliant. These dudes lost, so they just compete even.
Right, 2-0.
Now that is one serious engine tone.
The
turbo. They've got another car, unfortunately the judges one, so they're not really going to consider this as a proper competition, but let's just give it a shot. Both of them. Well, I finally found one. We couldn't leave this out. It's an EK9, the first Type R available. It's again a stunning one. I would again prefer it in yellow, but the white just looks amazing. It's got the sort of bladed spoke wheels, the Type R, everything. Like even on the inside, it's got the sort of stock Recaro seats that were specifically built for the EK9 actually by Recaro. They custom designed it for this specific car, and this is the start of a long line of Civic Type Rs, and just generations of car enthusiasts were based on this car specifically. So if I'm being honest, completely beautiful. Okay, so look what we just got inside. It's my first EK9 I've ever been inside. It's absolutely incredible. Like completely everything about this is just sort of stock or modified. So first of all, the steering wheel, it's I think a Sparkle karting wheel actually, but it feels really sick and like proper sturdy. This came originally with a Momo custom made steering wheel, I think, for the EK9 specifically, just like these actually really comfortable Recaro seats. So these aren't like proper bucket seats, but they do have the larger bolsters so that you don't fall out when you're going around the track. Since this is a Type R, it's the first sort of track-oriented Civic out there, and it just completely redefined what a front-wheel drive vehicle can do. So this is genuinely the best day of my life. Like I actually get to sit in a Type R. You can't really ask for any more than that, can you? So just a quick shot of the dashboard. The pedals are actually really cool as well. My foot's on the clutch. I can sort of heel toe with this thing. Pretty epic. And okay, we have a bunch of other stuff approaching out here. Not of our concern. Oh, okay. Forget it, that is of our concern. Look at you. Anyways, back to what we were originally planning. EK9, it's got H pattern shifting. Of course, it's a CIVIC. This beautiful embossed Type R badge here. Even more Starletts, because apparently that's what the Sri Lankan car enthusiasts love. But yeah, I absolutely love this thing. I wish I could own one of these, but they're slowly becoming a rare commodity. So I don't know how many more like EK9s are going to be out there, but apart from that, this is a real treat. And we got to say thank you to the owner who's outside, just to just to sort of thank him for actually letting me get in this car, because let's face it, nobody really does that in car meets.
A few moments later.
So we are currently in an EK9. This is the best experience I've ever had in my life. And yeah, we're gonna be blurring out the face of the owner. He's not the most comfortable being on YouTube. Oh my god! Yes, bro! Oh my god, I've got to grab on. Jesus! Oh god! I'm so sorry we don't have the gimbal, but oh yes! Ron's like backed in here. Oh my god, I've got to grab on so tight.
I got that on.
Oh yes! Oh my god, yes! I think this is like very helpful. Wow! That was awesome. Yeah, that's what G-Force is after, you guys. Okay, yeah, we're sort of in here.
Thank you so much.
Here's the guys back in the EK9.
Oh god.
It's absolutely insane in here. I'm just losing my mind right now.
This is
Okay, so we are going in our return journey back to the...
in real life.
I know, I've driven this in the Sims so many times, but this is the first time I've been in here in real life. Okay, here's the time to launch out. Oh my god! Oh god, the dash is just completely popped out. Wow. Jesus. Oh, this is insane. I'm sorry I forgot the gimbal, but I'm gonna try doing what stabilization I can here. That's just like pushing into me right now. It's so epic. Wow. Oh god.
This is an experience for a lifetime.
Exactly. You tell them. This is the first track-oriented Civic, so yeah, you can seriously feel that DNA just rushing through it. Oh.
The adrenaline pumps through everything.
I know, it's terrifying but fun. Jesus. Wow.
I actually smell the car.
I know, you can... Whoa, okay, you just saw that massive jolt from the shifting.
This is 0 to 16, 1 to 2 seconds.
I know. Not 2 seconds, it's a bit more than 2 from what I remember, but...
Probably around 2.8.
Wow.
Whoa.
Oh my god.
I am actually mind blown.
That's insane. I'm so sorry, guys. We forgot the gimbal, but just
The hype was on.
oh wow!
Thank you so much.
I know,
Thank you
that's
so
amazing.
much.
You should actually come check my forest. It's quicker.
Okay, we'll call.
Yeah, stand, darling.
Right, let's just get out of here now.
Oh my god.
Yeah, imagine here with the coolest dad ever. And she's literally like,
Daddy, what is going on? Man. Look, I was so.
So I've noticed a little phenomenon happening in and around here. So if like at first glance you'd think these are like Hancock tires, but in reality it says Yokohama dead straight right there. And fun fact, this is actually glitter paper. So people decide it's a brilliant idea to put glitter paper and make fake tires. Okay, I guess it's genuinely smart, and I'm sort of surprised that people even think about this, but like still, this is a beautiful car. It's a box Lancer, I think, so I really don't know why you would ever do this, but well, there it is. Right, so I don't know if you guys can hear me too clearly. There's a bunch of audio from the other side, but I finally found one of these. You know how much I love rotary engines, so finding an RX-7 is genuinely an amazing experience. I think I've seen this actually roaming around here and there at night, but I've never seen it in real life. But it's a beautiful car. I just love the blue on it. Again, I prefer the red or the yellow RX-9s, but this one is still amazing. And yeah, you can hear a lot of disturbances from the other sort of anti-lag competitions going on here. But right, other than that, completely, utterly beautiful car. I wish I could get a look under the hood, but I don't seem to be able to find the owner, so we are gonna have to wait. Right, so I'm here once again with another sort of unique car that's somewhat endemic to Sri Lanka, almost like you don't generally find these things everywhere. So this is a Moke. It's actually as far as I know, it's sort of a retuned, sort of rebodied Mini Cooper. I'm not too sure about all the specs and performance details or anything, because this is actually a really unfamiliar sort of car for me. But what it is though is absolutely amazing. It's sort of a blend between a beach buggy and a Mini Cooper. It's absolutely fantastic, and I love the jet black on it. It's just a perfect colorway for this sort of vehicle. And while mostly you can find these in like orange and yellow and sort of candy color tones, it's actually really pretty in this. Like the black just looks amazing. And yeah, it's a convertible also, so soft top up here, and you can just go down, have some fun. And yeah, just looking at the inside, it's really basic, but then again, I'm somebody who likes basic cars. They're just a complete league of their own. So just amazing vehicle right here. It's running a Momo steering wheel, which genuinely is quite common around here, but I absolutely love that there's this much of Japanese sort of. As I was saying, there's just a lot of Japanese DNA put into this car show. There's like, I don't even want to imagine how much horsepower is in one parking lot alone, but this is actually a decent contributor to it, because even though it's this small, it's actually quite powerful. I've seen a few of them doing rips completely down the street, and it's just an amazing vehicle. Right, so we've had a wonderful day here just walking around this little tiny car park, but it's still full of diversity in Japanese vehicles, and just completely amazing what we've seen today. So yeah, unfortunately this is all we have. You can still hear the cars doing burnouts and whatever all over the place, but this is all the time we have for you today, and we've pretty much covered everything we have to cover. Everything else is a little less significant, but you've probably gotten a few shots of B-roll along the way. Alright guys, so that's all the time I have for you today. My name is Janaka Chandrasena.
My name is Jermain.
My name is Debbie Ann.
Well, I'll see you in the next one.